Hi there, welcome back to RoxTalks. My name is Roxanne Wilson, your host, and I am here with a very special person in my life because she is my trainer. She's Shosanna from Sculpted Shosanna Fitness. You like that? If you're listening on the audio, you're going to have to check out the video because you got to see Sculpted Shosanna Fitness in action. Shosanna has been my trainer now for about a year and a half, Shosanna?
Yeah.
Year and a half.
Yes.
And if you've heard me talk about her at all, you know that she is who I credit for all of my weight loss and getting my best body ever. So Shosanna, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. I love it. I love helping people.
You do, and I love that about you. Moving to California, I learned that people we eat a lot in Texas, and sometimes dance aerobics just doesn't cut it. We need something more to get the body that we want. If you want a body that's sculpted, I would say.
Exactly,
you?
yes.
I should mention we are here live. If you're hearing the music, we're not in studio, obviously, but we're at the Self-Made Training facility here in Costa Mesa. And tell me, Shosanna, how did you get into fitness?
It started all the way back in high school. I'm not going to say how many years that was, but it was back in high school when I took a weight training class for gym class. And I just fell in love with weight training. I just loved it. I loved the results from it. And then it continued through college, and I was going to do a degree. It's more performance and wellness, but my dad advised, no, it's not a real job, personal trainer. Get something practical, so I did a communications degree, which definitely helped when my husband and I moved out here, and I got a full-time job as a senior administrative assistant, but it was not my passion. I still loved fitness, all about it, and so then around 2007 is when I really transitioned into personal training.
Wow.
I took the course, started doing it part-time, and then 2011 I got a chance to do it full-time. That's when I was working also with Billy Blanks, but
Tybo fame.
Tybo, yes. And so I just did it full time at that time.
Okay, so if I hear you correctly, you from the time you took a weightlifting class, you knew that you loved it.
Yes, I loved it.
That's so interesting because I think so many times we find something we love, but we think, oh, it's not practical, or we have a family member who loves us, who wants to make sure that we're going to be okay. It's like, that's not exactly practical, but you found your passion anyway.
Yeah, I'm making it work, and I love it, and that's what all that matters. I'm living my purpose and passion in life.
Yes. What's your favorite thing about training people?
Seeing their transformations, not just physically, but also just on the inside, because it correlates. When suddenly they can lift something that they thought they never could, they get so much stronger on the inside, saying, I can do it. I can push past my comfort level and be that much stronger, and it applies to life as well. You can push through different circumstances that much stronger. So that's what I like, a transformation.
See, I love that, and I love what you said about that, because I really do feel like personally, when I was shedding the pounds and saw that I could do that and really change my body, I'm like, well, then I can do all these other things.
Yes.
And so it really is, I think, the beginning of transformation in life in general.
Right. It just starts from the inside. The weight loss and the change in the physique is just a byproduct of changing and being healthier in general.
Now, self-professed, I love to do dance aerobics. I don't love the treadmill. You saw my Instagram story, I hate the treadmill. And so strength training is not the thing that I would first think about doing. In fact, when I'm at a gym, it terrifies me because it's just so intimidating. Even, no, you don't know, but it is.
I don't know, because I've been in it for so many years.
From someone who, even joining the gym, just seeing all those weights and those machines, I don't know what the first thing about them. I don't know what to do with them. So what would you say to someone like me who's just
I would recommend getting a trainer to start off if you've never really done it before. You have to have someone else's eye coaching you and directing you in a good foundation so you don't get hurt and you don't feel intimidated or scared. You have someone to help you, guide you. Because as a trainer, I have tons of knowledge. Not everyone has that knowledge. I have the experience as well, so I'll know how to activate muscles and do it in a way you're not going to get hurt.
I highly recommend that, and I think that sometimes we think, oh, it's working out, we don't need a trainer. But we have to remember that there's always someone who knows more about something than we do. I mean, I always go back to Michael Phelps has a coach. Like, if
Yes.
he has a coach.
Exactly.
Simone Biles has a coach. I think they're
Yes.
amazing, but they have coaches.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with getting a coach. And like you said, I think it makes so much sense to have someone who knows what they're doing. And I don't think that watching a bunch of YouTube videos of watching other people work out is going to tell you what to do in the gym.
Right, because you can't necessarily see if your form's correct. Can't see it correctly in a squat. You can only see that mirror, but you can't see everything else going on where another eye can.
Yeah, for sure. And from a personal note, I'll just say I love training with you because I would not do it otherwise. I wouldn't. And like when we get to the end, I'm like, oh, that's it? It's over? Oh, I just did it. Like, oh. Whereas otherwise I would be like, I tried one day. I picked up the weights and, I thought, I'm going to do something Shosanna taught me. And I took that little like squiggly bar. I don't even know the terminology. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I did like one round. I'm like, okay, done. No, thank you. Yes. So it really is wonderful. So let me ask you this. We're heading into spring, even though it's very cold in a lot of places where people are listening. How does one get that bikini body or get, it's spring, we want to feel good about our bodies.
Yeah.
What do you recommend for someone listening?
There's 5 elements that are key. It's diet, water, cardio, weight training, and sleep and recovery. Those are all key. So diet in regards to eating healthy. I would recommend anyone to get on MyFitnessPal to track, even if it's just 3 days, 4 days, MyFitnessPal, the app, to see exactly what you're eating and how many calories and how many carbs, fats, and proteins you're getting. That's key. And it will tell you about, based on your height and weight and how much weight you want to lose, what you should be eating. Don't go below 1,200 calories. That's too low. But definitely track your diet and you'll see.
And it's a free app, by the way.
Yes, it is a free app. But I definitely recommend eliminating as many processed foods as possible. That is a
So if it comes in a bag, it's probably not good for you.
Right. Tons of sodium, tons of artificial ingredients. There's like 15 to 20 ingredients that you can't even pronounce.
Yeah.
So eating clean is definitely advisable as much as possible. Is eating clean. And then next is water. Drink lots and lots of water.
How much is lots?
Everybody is going to be different, but I would recommend at least 3/4 of your weight.
Okay.
3/4 of your weight.
3/4 of your weight.
For me, I try to do a gallon, and I'm good with a gallon. Some that might be a little overwhelming.
Yeah. So 3/4 of your weight in ounces.
Yes.
Is how much you should be drinking daily.
Yeah.
I like that idea, but I don't like to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, which I had to do twice last night. Yes, by the way, I was like, oh man.
Try to limit the water at night then.
Yeah. So like by a certain time, it's okay to just stop. Like, drink a lot in the morning.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Morning and afternoon is the best time to do it. So you don't.
So I don't have to get always.
I've gotten used to it. That's just me. I have to every night.
I'm like, again? Yeah. So.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Let's see. Oh, cardio. Getting nice, consistent cardio, and it's not crazy cardio where you're hitting like 170 beats per minute for like 30 to 45 minutes, because then you can start utilizing and using burning muscle instead of burning fat.
So 170 beats per minute.
Like for heart rate.
Heart rate.
Yeah,
so,
you don't want a crazy high like that. I mean, some classes do get you that, but I would say consistent, steady state cardio, where everybody's different because it's going to be dependent on your age and your fitness level. But around 130 to 145 is where you want to maintain for your heart
What are
rate.
some examples of workouts that will typically get you to that heart rate?
Everybody's different based on their VO2 max, so that's really hard to say. But if you're at a gym, I mean, elliptical, if you have access to an elliptical is good. If you're really fit and advanced, the Stairmaster. If not, the Stairmaster is really hard to get started with, so I wouldn't recommend unless you've already been exercising. But the Stairmaster is good.
And then that bad T word, would it be walking or running on
For
it?
the treadmill, it depends on if you're a beginner or not.
Okay.
I would say if you're a beginner, just start off with a walk, and you can always raise the incline and then lower, raise it, lower, and as you get better, you can start adding in some jogging intervals, for a minute, and then recover for 2 minutes for the treadmill. Or if you just want to stick with walking because you have bad knees or ankles, then just put the treadmill at maybe an incline and then press through the heels. Then you get your hamstrings and glutes activated.
Okay. For 30 to 45 minutes.
25 to 30 minutes.
25 to 30 minutes. Okay.
And just start with
how often?
3 days a week. Ultimately, go up to like 5 days. 3 to 5 days is good.
And then the next?
The next is weight training. It's my passion, of course, is weight training.
Sculpted.
Because the reason for weight training and the reason it's good is that more muscle you have, the more calories you're going to burn at rest. Plus, you'll burn, like in cardio, you'll burn more calories during that cardio session, but weight training, you'll burn more calories after that weight training session. So it's like 24 to 48 hours after that weight training session, you're still burning those good calories.
Wow.
So I always say about 24 hours because your muscles are repairing. So then that's where it really is key. Plus, it sculpts your body, and there's different body parts, especially for us women, that we can work to help create that bikini body. Your shoulders, your lats, as well as your glutes. It can help shape a bikini body.
You have the glutes down. So, but let me ask you about that. So I think sometimes women think, oh my gosh, if I lift weights, I'm going to look like a bodybuilder.
I know, no.
And I don't want to look like a bodybuilder.
No, we don't have the testosterone that men have. And the women that you're seeing are ones that, are working really hard. I can't say about everybody, but they'll eat a lot of calories, so a lot of proteins and carbs and things like that. And then they can get big and they'll lift super heavy, So, but we as women, we really can't. We get sculpted, we get tinier and look really good.
Nice. Okay. And then the last one you said was
sleep and recovery. It's important to get enough sleep so then your cortisol levels, which is your stress levels, lower. Because if your cortisol stress levels are high, it's going to be hard to lose weight. So I recommend sleep. 7 to 8 hours is ideal. That's ideal. I know it's not possible for some, but at least if you can get good deep REM sleep and get to sleep maybe by drinking some chamomile tea or melatonin or something that's going to help you put into that REM sleep sooner if you don't have the option to do 7 to 8 hours.
So quality sleep is what you're saying.
So good quality sleep and good recovery too by stretching, keeping yourself mobile as well, and foam rolling techniques are really good to help you keep you mobile and flexible while you're doing your cardio and your weight training, because otherwise you'll start feeling aches and pains and it might be something's tight and you need to foam roll and stretch it out.
Wow. I love it. So
5
tips.
Five
See if I have them. Diet.
Yes.
The second one is water. The third one is cardio. Fourth one is sculpted. Yes, or strength training. There you go. And the last is sleep and recovery.
Yes.
That's doable.
Yep. That's not in any particular order. They're all equally important.
Oh, so that's a good point.
It's a big circle. So take out one item, it turns into like a square. It doesn't turn. So 5 items. Think of it as a circle.
Like
it's going to help you. It's going to help you keep going. Take one out and it's going to flop.
I like that. Thank you so much, Shosanna.
You're welcome.
Thanks for listening to RoxTalks. There'll be information on the website so you can get more information on how to find Shosanna.
Because I do online training too. She
does indeed, and she has some great programs going online. And we'll talk to you next time. Take care. Bye. Thank you. I don't know why I'm saying past like it matters. A little leggy.